Hello and welcome everyone, my name's Capcan and today we're gonna be talking everything about Classic from Blizzcon in quite a quick and fast recap. So we are getting Cataclysm Classic and we are getting a special season for Classic era servers. That will be a progressive server with some level threshold which are gonna stop you from leveling at some points of server progression, and then it will progress even further. So yeah, that's basically the biggest news about Classic. There will be no current Wrath of the Lich King servers after now Wrath of the Lich King servers are gonna progress to Cataclysm. In terms of Classic era servers, we're gonna have four phases for leveling planned, as you can see here. We're gonna talk about the phases themselves a little bit and then about the all features of the SOD, our new season of Discovery. Okay, so as you can see here, we do have our first announced phase that is gonna be level capped 25, probably for some weeks or maybe month, and people will have a new kind of a raid for level 25 characters. That is going to be Black Fathom Deeps in Ashenvale. There's going to be some PvP event specific for this level scale, and Warsong Gulch is going to be active as well. In general, what they want you to have with Classic era servers and with new seasons, they want you to have still Classic, the same zones, the same dungeons and all that stuff, same classes, but everything for you to discover a new balance, new class skills with rune system, new dungeons with reworked enemies, probably some additional new stuff, and you will have a need to discover all the runes, which are basically either new skills or new passives for you that rework how you play your character. So this is the complete vision behind Classic era in future, and which may lead potentially to Classic Plus. They've teased a bunch of different raids, pseudo raids, and additional content, and there were Karajan. Part of a Karajan shown there as raid for level 60, which kinda Classic Plus or something into that direction. And basically the main thing is that you're gonna be capped on levels on different phases. The second main thing is, of course, rune system. Rune system is system of additional either passives or actives that you can take one of them and you will have a bunch of them for each or for multiple slots on your gear, and you will have to discover those runes. And for example, we will have an ability to tank as warlocks, tank as shamans. There are gonna be mage healers with all the changes with all the changes and with all the runes that we were gonna have. So there's gonna be paladins are gonna get a Crusader Strike and a new seal that will heal some mana for their allies nearby. And this is it. So this is basically just a completely new meta, completely new balance with some additional buttons to push and to make classes feel a bit more alive, with additional leveling journey milestones, and with probably additional end game changes as well in terms of content, loot. Completely new loot in those dungeons, as you can see here. That's from our improvised raid on level 25. So completely new items, completely new enemies, but still in the same world of Classic World of Warcraft. And as you can see here, yeah, we've saw a as their definitely special and intended leak that they've made on stage. There was Gnome Regan picture, Scarlet Monastery, and Karajan Crypts. So and as we can probably understand that Gnome Regan probably will be at level 40, maybe Scarlet is going to be level 50, and we'll see what's going to happen with Karajan. But just in general, it's gonna be very, very interesting how they're gonna pull everything off. And for Classic, it's definitely at least steps in the right direction. Many people wanted a complete Classic Plus, a new expansion and stuff like that. But they are showing us at least that they want to work on the Classic era version of the game, and they're trying new ways, which is very, very important. They're trying new ways to enhance the content of Classic. They're not trying to add again 10 levels as they were doing before. So for big companies, the hardest way for you to force them making risky choices, this is just it's basically the hardest thing for them to do, is to do something new. Because if something old works, then it's just fine. But something old stopped working in terms of how they made progression in retail for many people. That's why they're trying to do something else, and that's very, very good. Now, when it comes to Cataclysm Classic, it's just gonna be, they still don't know if there's gonna be LFR tool or not. They are debating, and it's all up to feedback from people. Everything else is gonna be quite similar, but there will be Heroic Plus dungeons in Cataclysm, and probably some minor tweaks and changes as well. But anyways, your Wrath of the Lich King servers and stuff are gonna progress. We now have a level up boost for Wrath of the Lich King servers, unlimited. Just buy it and get it. So no one per account anymore. And that's mostly it when it comes to Classic World of Warcraft changes. Season of Discovery definitely seems quite interesting. Let's hope for the best. Have a good day. If you want more content like this, then subscribe. Goodbye.